How's it going, everyone? If you're wondering why the shelves are empty, it is because I am in the middle of moving. Now, today, we're going to be taking a look at every significant female character within the story of Blam. And just to be fair to all the ladies, I will be talking about them as they appear in chronological order throughout the story. And at the end of the video, I'm going to tell you who Best Girl is. So let's go check out some sexy cyber babes. So the first lady Kiri meets is known only as the woman with the dog, as her name is never revealed. She is a cyborg human who first appears while ascending an elevator from the city below and using her mechanically altered canine to help her put her arms on. The things we do know about her are that she has an interest in books, and she is also looking for humans with a net terminal gene, just like Kiri. And even though there's nothing too special about her, she's relatively attractive considering the apocalyptic times. And even if her appearance is brief and she is never seen again, her character has always been very memorable. And next up we meet Sibo. Now, unlike our previous lady, Sibo becomes a major character for the rest of the story and plays multiple important roles throughout. She's a human cyborg who is not only very caring and beautiful, but also a master hacker / programmer and genius scientist. Following the bioelectric story arc, she accompanies Kiri on his journey to find the net terminal gene. And I won't get into any specific spoilers, but Sibo goes through more physical and mental transformations and growth than anyone else in the entire series, and really deserves a video of her own for a true character analysis. Let's be honest. Sibo is a total babe, and her significance throughout the series is unmatched. She's one of the most memorable and influential women in all of Tsutomu Nihei's works, and most likely the crowd favorite among Blam fans. And next up we meet Sanikon. And holy shit, is this one badass woman. Whenever Sanikon enters the scene, you know shit's about to get real. She's cutthroat, merciless, deadly, and has no problem wiping out dozens of lives in an instant. She starts off as one of the main overall antagonists of the entire series. She is a high-level safeguard and protector of the net sphere, given a materialized body in base reality. Her main weapon is a long graviton beam emitter gun, similar to the one that Kiri has, which can pretty much put a hole through anything, and it takes the place of her arm. Sanikon also ends up becoming a major character and plays many vital roles throughout the rest of the story. The relationship she forms with Sibo is especially unique among anything I've seen in fiction. Now, you may think Sanikon looks a little rough around the edges, but I find her strangely very attractive. And once her character develops, she actually... I can't really say any more because of spoilers. And next up, we have Zuru. Now, Zuru is a human that is a part of the Electro Fisher group Kiri and Sibo run into during the Toha Heavy Industries arc. She plays the role of a caring doctor at first, until something takes place that forces her into more of a leadership role for the Electro Fishers. One of the more hopeful individuals in the story, as she saves the data clusters, which is essentially the brain matter of every person around her that dies, with the hope of recovering lost technology, enabling the resurrection of her fallen comrades. She has her moments and is very brave, but is mostly outclassed due to the power gap of the stronger factions and entities around her. Now don't get me wrong, Zuru is pretty cute, but unfortunately she's just overshadowed in looks, brains, and power compared to our other females. And next we meet Maeve, who I really only see as a psychotic and crazy bitch that wants to kill everything. Now, Maeve is a silicon life form, which is a new cyber-organic species that is artificially constructed. The silicon life forms have much more personality, similar to humans. She has a pair of weapons for arms, one of which projects a long spike and the other shoots 3 dark ribbons of an unknown material. As one of the main antagonists during the Toha Heavy Industries arc, she's vindictive, unpredictable, out for blood, and goes through some pretty gruesome transformations to gain strength. Now, I believe that if you don't have something nice to say about someone's looks, you should stay silent. Besides, that look in her eyes says it all. And last but not least, we meet Pcell, a major player and antagonist in what I call the Domachevsky arc. Now, like Maeve, Pcell is also a silicon life form, albeit a much more technologically advanced and sane one, whose appearance is much closer to regular humans. She's part of a silicon life group trying to gain access to the netsphere. She's ruthless and totes around a sword-like weapon that can cause massive destruction with just the swing of her arm. It's hard to find a panel she is in where the space around her isn't filled with carnage from her attacks. She seems to have a third eye on her forehead, which may be associated with her ability to scan areas with her mind. She is, in my opinion, the best looking non-human in the series. And if she promised to be gentle, I'd totally let her swing her sword at me any day of the week. Alright, so overall, Blam's got a pretty dope cast of female characters, but it's time to make a decision. Sanikon. Sanikon is best girl. Look at this woman. Look at how badass she is. Look at those wings. Look at that gun. I can't help but think I want this woman to just have her way with me. I know Sibo's most people's favorite, and overall she probably is a better character. But Sanikon does go through some growth and character development, and also some changes, but I don't want to talk about them because they're super spoilery. And I plan on doing character analysis videos for both Sanikon and Sibo to go over everything that happens to them throughout the story in the future. Go ahead and comment on who you think best girl is. And I plan on my next video being about the best action scenes in Blam. And if you guys want to keep hearing me talk about manga, go ahead and subscribe, and don't forget to like if you enjoyed the video. Alright, take it easy everyone. Peace.